it! Surrender!
Hi guys, first off I'd just like to say I hope everybody had a good New Year and a good Christmas. So it's the first video of this year. So I haven't been able to go Airsoft because the last game was after Boxing Day. Obviously money's short for most people on those days, so we didn't go. But anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing the ICS CXP APE, which is basically just a Remington ACR. Obviously it's not licensed, so that's why it has its name. So we'll jump straight into the review. So to start off the review, we're going to talk about the externals. Now this gun is the long barrel version. There is a short barrel and it does come in full tan, full black, or in this one which is half tan and half black. But anyway, moving on, we're going to talk about the material. Now the gun is pretty much full metal. The rails, the front sight even, and pretty much the whole gun except from the buttstock, the pistol grip and the magazine, which are all plastic. Now it is an electric blowback gun, which I'll show when I fire it, you'll see. It does have a key mod, like the other ICS gun that I reviewed. Well, as I said, it is very handy and it does make it quite nice. It means you give this customizable option to put things where you want them without, you know, adding unnecessary weight to the gun. Okay, to talk about the fire selector, it is a metal fire selector, so is the mag release. You have your three standard options of safe, semi and full auto. Both these features are ambidextrous and will be located on the other side. But the mag release has a third option which I haven't seen before, either on this rifle. This here you push up and it releases the magazine as such. Now to reveal the hop-up unit, there is a charging handle here which you pull back and it will release it, but it will lock into place if I did it properly, as such. This charging handle is not limited to one side of the gun, as it is also ambidextrous and easy to remove. When it comes, it is not actually in the gun as it is, so it's just down to preference. To talk about the ICS hop-up unit, it is a very good hop-up unit. If you need to upgrade to a DMR, I would recommend not to switch it out because it has a very, very good hop-up unit. It's so good that it becomes bad to a degree because it has an option to overhop, where it grips the BB so tight that it actually loses range, which I found myself the hard way. Anyway, to return this to its default, you push this down. So for the shooting, up here I'm going to have a little video running showing you roughly the accuracy of the gun. So obviously as I talk about the shooting of the gun, I can say from my experience that it is a pretty accurate gun. The trigger response is very good. So as you can see when I pull it, it is almost instant. It has a half decent fire rate. So when you're on full auto, it is quite a loud gun. It does have the blowback on here and you can feel the blowback, which not all guns you can feel it, it's only slight, but obviously it's just an airsoft gun, so it's not going to make a huge difference anyway. So to talk about the internals, it is obviously the gearbox is an ICS version 2, but it is a split gearbox. Now I find no problem with this. I have literally very, very little knowledge of gearboxes. Anyway, the gun, this particular one I have, comes out about 320 FPS, and I believe most of them in the UK are marketed around that. Obviously 5% up, 5% down, because it's not always precise on. This one came out about 322, something like that. I can't exactly remember. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the stock and the battery compartment, which is located in the stock, which is always my preference. Anyway, the stock is a folding So there is just a little button on this opposite side, and it locks into place here just slightly. It is a 3-position stock, so we have your default and it goes all the way out here. Now to talk about the battery compartment that is located behind here. Now this is slightly a con, this here. The fact that there are no screws, there are no clips, or there's nothing particularly to hold it in. If it gets caught on something, so anything that on your chest rig around here where you shoulder your rifle, or maybe when you're just moving around and it might just catch a branch, it could come off, and it is very, very easy to lose, and you may not even notice it's come off. I've been lucky, I've dropped it 3 times, and I found it every single time so far. Now, to sum up this rifle, it does market for £380 roughly. Now, from my point of view and opinion, it is worth every single penny. And I've had maybe rifles that are slightly cheaper that are better, but they haven't been all-rounders. This gun is all-round. It is too heavy for me personally. It's accurate, it has a decent fire rate, and the mobility, as I was talking about, is half decent. So for the price, obviously you're expecting reliability and good value parts. Obviously everything is strong. I wouldn't feel if I fell onto the gun into the ground first that it would snap in half. It's not flimsy at all, even the plastic components. But before I forget to finish this off, I'll just talk quickly about the magazine. Obviously it comes with one high cap, 300 round mag. There's the chamber at the top here, and your wind up, which is pretty standard. So I hope you liked it, and I hope it helps you decide whether you want this rifle or not. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.